is flight day. It is flight day.
Here we go, round 4, guys. RadicaL versus onFire. We got onFire starting up in Atrium as aliens and RadicaL starting down in sub-access. And here they go, 4-1 split for RadicaL. Meanwhile, a all-in 5 side, splitting 3-2 a little bit. For onFire. Yep. Gorge for Orlorn in Data Core. He's moving off there, helping build those sys as they move along.
Oh wow, straight into base, the 3.
Streaming right in the base. Soma, Swisspav, and onZor. They are doing the same thing that RadicaL did to them. Let's see if they're going to be able to do it. RadicaL was close, pretty close, but they are losing in engagements. Oh my gosh!
onZor managed to somehow pick that off with...
Very good. Good job, good response from RadicaL there.
Vindaloo's packed up with some babblers. Surprised he stopped chewing that res tower.
Maybe he heard footsteps coming. Trusher coming around the corner there.
Off and full health with all your babblers on. You gotta fancy it. I gotta fancy he's still getting that down.
Wow. And he gets scared off.
Yeah, curious play. I'm sure he has his reasons. onZor is also packed up with babblers. I love this babbler play.
Yeah.
They are getting them packed up really quickly. onZor.
You know, and quite frankly, I haven't seen much of the babbler play when I was streaming matches. This is the one where I've seen it the most.
Yeah, and I mean, onZor's just killed the both. I know he had backup in flight, but it's cost him the flight RT. You know, you see Vindaloo now in Data Core packed up with babblers. He has the win, but it was 2v1 and they've only just got him.
Alright, Any and Crusher.
The Gorge died.
By the way, they say you're in a shadow. You're hiding in a shadow.
Always, buddy. That's how every good assassin works.
Wow, good exchange here over in Data Core as onFire ends up pushing them out, but that was a little bit of back and forth action.
I'm not sure what Eke is waiting for in the crossroads.
Alright.
See the back of crossroads there?
Yep.
I'm confused as towards what his role is there.
Right now, in terms of positioning, it looks like RadicaL is a little bit on their back foot in terms of early map control. 3 minutes into this, and onFire has got a pretty good established range. Swisspav working on the Crossroads RT as Ek and 16 take on Vindaloo.
Yeah, we need to see the Marines bag a res tower soon.
Enzyme going off in Computer Lab on Orlorn and onZor. Look at that RT just melt. It's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Should see it with, 5 Enzyme skulks. Everything just is like not even there. Everything seems like 1 hit point.
Well, they are going to trade. The aliens are going to lose Data Core res tower off the back of it.
Great job there in Crossroads with that micromanaging of that Drifter. Enzyme's going off like crazy, was able to push out those Marines, and now they're working on the structures in there. Trusher and Any in Data Core pushing out Vindaloo. Seen EAX and Ek in Computer Lab.
Yeah, EAX and Ek should be moving forward together here, leaving 16. Doesn't take 3. I don't. There we go. Ek sold EAX off there.
Yeah,
Nice couple of kills, but shouldn't have lost his man there.
Yeah.
Either EAX should have been saying, I'm going around the corner, come with me, or pair up, boys.
I think now, Armor 1 is going up right now. We have no phase tech yet. 5 minutes into this match. Just looking at the map, looking at how onFire is doing, it doesn't look good for RadicaL right now. They are leading a little bit in the kills. In terms of resource towers, they've lost 4 versus just 1 harvester for onFire.
We have seen little things make a big difference in this map, though, and these games have had a habit of turning. Ooh, almost very nice from 6. It almost picked a couple of them off there.
Almost, but didn't. Any now, and Trusher moving into Glass Hallway, into Reactor Core. And it looks like Soma is going to try to take down that RT, 47% in Computer Lab. EAX and Ek coming around the corner to try to slap them off of there. Annie and Trusher here in Reactor Core. Trusher does go down. Oh,
that's your OF response, yeah?
Wow.
5 of them got in.
5 of them were like,
one,
get out of here.
One picked off, but 5 just turned up. RT under attack, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna send the whole team.
That's not getting done for free.
Yeah.
They've lost flight off the back of it, but it's nice teamwork.
16 and Ek taking down the Harvester in flight control as onFire is working on the RT here in ventilation. 9% and they leave it because they're moving into the base. But yeah, oh man,
it did
destroyed.
Get recycled. So nice win for RadicaL there. I don't know what happened in there were just again there were a couple in crevice killing crevice and they've just left that as well. I don't understand. I didn't see, in fairness, but I thought there were 2 in crevice shooting that res though.
Now we're seeing
some slightly curious decisions.
RadicaL is on 1-1 for upgrades right now. onZor biting the power in Data Core. That looks like it's going to go down. Power has been restored in Crossroads. They are just kind of sitting around right now. They don't have phase gates. 7.5 minutes into this. So they can't really establish some sort of foothold. In lieu of phase gates, they're going for upgrades. Armor 2 now has started.
Yeah. And two fades up, curiously, not. Seems a little bit risky for me, just going for the 2 fades. I'm sure the others will go phase, but if you were to lose a fade early because you know you've gone as a 2 rather than a 3/4, seems curious to me that.
Nice job there with Storm getting that fade out of there in Crossroads, getting repaired up there. So they do hold. 2 fades on the field. Like you said, Soma just went fade, and so did onZor. So 4 fades are going to come out against 1-1 Marines. With Armor 2 halfway done, no phase gates, no shotguns. It's not looking good for RadicaL.
Yeah, they're up against it.
And here we go. You know, this is that onFire pack play that that we were talking about, how good in teamwork that they are. So with these 4 fades, this is very, very, very dangerous.
They're just going to roll around now, taking out what they consider the key points to the map.
Yeah.
Which, you know, RadicaL don't have many off, so it shouldn't take long.
So we're seeing
They've destroyed the power in all of the areas other than flight, funnily enough, where they've gone for their second hive now. They haven't killed the power there, but they've taken a lot of key power out.
Shotguns have been completed. They're on 1-2 for upgrades. If they can pinch some of these fades with the shotguns, they gotta really... RadicaL really needs to stick together at this point and just try to pick these fades down. If they can pick off at least 2 of them this early in the game, that's really going to change the momentum here.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And there goes SwissPov.
That's what happens when they hunt back in a pack.
So they got to stick together. Oh, onZor!
Yeah.
Oh,
onZor.
wow, great job. But look at this. They're moving for a counter push into sub-access. Soma and onZor.
A beacon's going to be demoralizing here.
Yeah.
They have to do it, though. Oh, there's so much res when it's taken out in flight control as well.
Flight control was under fire, and you know what? Without phase gates, it's really tough. They're going to have to huff it back out onto the map. This is just not good. Their mobility is so restricted right now, and they're also sitting on just 2 extractors.
And the aliens are going to know what's coming now. It's not going to be, you know, they have a welcoming committee now in flight waiting for them to come back.
Let's see the view from this fight as it goes.
Personally, I would have liked to have seen the Marines go somewhere else. It was a bit telegraphed that they were going to come back to flight. There you go, and the aliens are straight back in on the res. Oh, sorry, on the...
And there's the beacon again. Oh, this is costing RadicaL time and money.
Yeah, and what are they going to do now? Are they going to go straight back to flight? I really hope not. Because I can tell you what's going to happen.
Yeah. They're between a rock and a hard place right now, aren't they? I mean, Any may lose his shotgun here in sub-access. I'm sorry, in ventilation. 4 Marines now moving into flight. Any is going to stay in the base while 4 of them move into flight.
They've got to commit and say, right, have one of our IPs. Everybody focus the hive.
Yep.
Let's just get a win out of this. Oh. No.
Oh, and they lose the IP. It's a little bit too late.
Yeah. Well, they were going to lose the IP. They got the hive down to 25%.
Yeah.
For the sake of staying in there 5 seconds later, 5 seconds longer, they could have had the hive.
At the end of the day,
they'll go
though,
over there and it'll be 70% by the time they get back.
Yeah, but they're sitting on onFire's sitting on 5 harvesters right now, so it's like, look what they're losing time and money, and versus, you know, they'll just lose a hive. You know.
This is the game that RadicaL have committed themselves to. They want the hive.
Yeah.
For probably the wrong reasons, but you know they're back in.
This is a moral thing to them now.
Quite possibly, yeah.
And there they go. Fade's going back to Marine spawn as these Marines are in the base, 38%. And here's the counter into sub-access. That's it. RadicaL's just saying, sod it. No more IP. They're going to get rolled.
Now they should be focus firing and beaconing.
Yeah.
Beaconing a little bit late, but it'll do. No res for an IP.
Yep.
Good times.
Good times. This is exactly where you want to be. Oh boy. Look at
They
that.
saved the arms lab though.
Arms lab went down to 1%, like what, 1%? That's crazy. So now they're back. They are sitting on 2 extractors, 9 team res. They need 20 to drop another IP. I mean, obviously onFire knows that they have no IP. And they're just waiting. Oh boy.
20 res.
There it is. IP is built. There comes any. But look at the rest of this map. 6 harvesters. Look at that. 2 hives claimed.
Dropping hives like confetti now as well.
It's like it doesn't even matter. They are rap stars. They have so much money.
Dollar hive.
Throwing dollar bills all over the place. Vindaloo, onZor, and Orlorn right outside. Just to remind you folks, this is a best of 7.
Oh,
fade down. Nice.
I mean, you can see what it means to the team. So I mean, these guys don't want a GG. They must know their backs are against the wall, but fight on they will. There's a bit of kudos, you know. I mean, as a player that doesn't play for the top teams, and in the EU. It's pretty hard to break into that bracket. You know, these guys at the top are very good. So to be the best of the rest is definitely, you know, it's a nice touch that these competitions have now been split down and we can find out who is the best of the rest. And to have your name put up as that's a pretty good thing, you know.
We got EAX and 16. 16 just taking down Vindaloo with a shotgun blast to the face. We got Soma coming in, onZor coming in. These guys are not going to have a good day at the office. 16 goes down, EAX goes down to those fades, and that push is over. And now
in we go. Into base again. Eke is waiting to maybe ambush, hopefully a single
He's being very sneaky right here in the corner. Yeah. Oh boy.
Not the rares. In we go.
Now they're moving in to computer lab. These fades all over the place. Vindaloo goes down, Uber goes down as well. There's still a skulk on the RT.
And now we've got Umbra coming up. We'll have all on. Sorry, go back to Lurk, presumably.
Trusher and Annie in data core, being a little bit of annoying there. Emergency lighting is on there. 16 EAX and Ek in computer lab. Two of them move forward. Power just goes out in flight control, making it really hard for them to see. Oh boy.
6 RTs, aliens, eh?
Yeah. We have an Onos on the field. That's Olorn.
You've got to be joking.
Onos.
I mean, he's a good lurk, and they've just researched Umbra. And he's...
Maybe they're gonna put someone else. Maybe Vin. Maybe Vindaloo will be their lurk, but right now... Yep, Orlorn, we got an Onos, 2 fades. Oh, no, Swisspov is the lurk. An Umbra, I mean, this is not going good.
Swiss, yeah, okay, so Swiftpav's lurk. You might as well get some of those babblers on the Onos, just make them a little bit useful.
Here they go, here's the push into that offensive.
Here we go.
Swisspov, Orlord, Sova, taking down Ek, and they're just gonna back off.
Go back.
That's kind of.
I mean, the Onos can't go early. He's gonna get the power just because he's too low on health to do anything else.
Yeah, he's gonna try to get healed really at this point. As the Marines come around the corner, there's Umbra. Really reduce that damage by a third. We got the Marines firing down this hallway, really trying to take down this Onos. Focus firing him down. He moves around the corner, but from behind here comes the phase. Onos at 17%. Oh my god, 4%! Wow! Oh, almost got him really down. That would have been a really good moral victory for RadicaL. And they saved the power by 5%. I mean, RadicaL's pinched in their base right now. I really can't see them getting out of here. Weapons 2 is going to be complete pretty soon. 2-2 and shotguns for RadicaL. They're sitting on 3 extractors versus 3 fades, a lurk, and an Onos.
I mean, you'll assume that he's saving for an advance. Oh no, sorry, you assume he's saving for an advance armor here. They're going to crawl their way maybe to jetpacks.
Well, here comes the push into the main base. Weapons 3, actually. Great job, Swisspov doing with that Umber Cloud. Let's try to get the view from 16. Onos is on regen.
Complete.
Looks like this is the stalemate. They're just sitting around the corner, peeking around, in and out.
They got a crack right outside their base as well.
Little healing base here. There's a
shade. They're
really trying to bait RadicaL to come in through the, come around the corner. RadicaL is slowly moving up.
This is very strange.
Yeah, look at Orlord. He just kind of like. I love seeing it. Oh no, it's crouch. It's just so. It's so massive. Oh, they're gonna try to go through the vents.
Oh, they're taking the bait through the vent. Whip.
Where's a whip? Nothing else happening on the map. 2 Marines on the other side in ventilation.
This is by far the weirdest standoff I've seen in a considerable amount of NS play.
Oh my goodness. And yeah,
it's kind of a shot went in.
There we go. There we go. There it is. Here's the push. Everyone getting just completely destroyed, and now they're moving into the base. As you can see, those 2 Marines came. Oh, and a fade goes down right around the corner. It doesn't matter. There goes the IP. No one can spawn. There's the good game. onFire playing such a great round. There you go. 3-1.
It's a shame. I mean, I was pretty confident about a 2 there as well.